Okay, so the story takes place. I've had a wild one, bro. I've had a wild 20 half of 2021, like from like June, July, moving forward. It's just been interesting. It's just been fascinating, creatively or otherwise. But this story, the story takes place about a month and a half after. This dog has no respect. Hey, Tuffy! Hey! Dang it. Okay, so this story takes place about a month and a half after getting the drone. This is fast forwarding literally to at the point of shooting this video last weekend. So today is a Sunday, the previous weekend before the one I'm shooting this video. I was out with some mates that I hadn't seen in a long time. We had made plans with a bunch of friends of mine. It's 4 of us, so it's me and 3 other people, 1 other gent and 2 ladies. Absolutely amazing individuals, top tier people. But we had made plans to go to the one individual's house and have a games night, make cocktails, and have a good old time because we hadn't seen each other in a long time, guys. So we made plans throughout the entire week, and on the day, the one person decides to pull out. Imagine. So we went. It was cool. It was just 3 of us. One person was missing. We went out. We're trying to decide, we're going to go home and make food or we're going to go out and eat. And we decided, let's go out and eat. So we went out. It was a good time. It was a good time. It would be really dope. It was the 4 of us. It was just the 3 of us. We ate out. It was super nice food. Good conversation. Deep conversation. And that I enjoyed. And then we left and we're like, okay, what now? Like, what do we do? Where do we go? What do you guys want to do? And I'm like, Flip, I've got my drone with me now. It'd be really dope to capture the sunset. So we're like, cool, there's this really nice dam, this really nice spot I wanted to take the squad to, and I hadn't. So she's like, the girl we were with is like, okay, let's go to the dam, watch the sunset, we'll put some cookies, let's have cookies, let's let that moment sink in. So we get there, I'm like, flip the drone, let's get the drone. So I took the drone out, and it's hype, bro. Like, I'm telling them the story of how I got the drone, and they're like, Flip, that's crazy. And the gent we're with is like, can I fly it? I'm like, of course you can fly it, bro. This thing is built not to crash. It's impossible to crash. It's got sensors left and right. It's got sensors underneath. There's no way you're crashing this thing. When it's running out of battery, it returns to home by itself. Like, this thing cannot crash, my G. So don't worry. Unlike the other one I had, which didn't have sensors. So we're there. I put the drone on the bench. I'm like, I need a flat surface. I'm going to let it take off and I'm going to hand it to you. I'm going to show you what to do. I'm going to push record. You're just going to do what you do. We're there. We're ready. Drone check, everything. Propellers in check. Boom, boom, boom. Flights permitted, right? It's giving me the go ahead to take off and fly this bad boy. And I'm excited to catch the glow of sunset, guys. I'm excited to give it to my mate because this drone cannot crash. I'm there. Boom, boom. Back and out. The propellers are starting to spin. So it's still sitting. And now all I need to do is take the drone up and it's in the air. We're ready to have a good time. I take the drone up, my guys. And this drone moves faster than anything I've ever seen in my entire life. I promise you, this drone went up so quick. Too quick. I don't know what happened. I don't know. In all fairness, I had it coming. In all fairness, I did not maintain the proper protocol. We were close to some trees. I didn't expect it. That's not an excuse, but I didn't expect it to go up so quick, so fast, which it did. I wanted to get it to eye level and then fly it out into the water. Literally, this drone goes up, guys, and there's a hanging branch. And this thing was at least 2 of me. So my height plus another me, that's how low this branch was. The drone goes up. We all see that, okay, it's late, but it happened so quick, guys. It happened in like 3 seconds. It goes up, it hits the branches. This drone ricochets and bounces toward me. As it hits my face, I'm also trying to dodge, but it's too late to dodge. But I do turn slightly and it hits me. It hits me on my face and it goes behind me to hit my mate who was behind me. I look at the drone, I'm like, snap. The drone's still on, guys. It's going, zzz, zzz, zzz. It's doing this thing. I'm like, snap! I'm literally freaking out. I'm like, flip the drone. I put the remote down. I pick up the drone. I'm like, okay, boom. I turn it off. One hand it folds in properly. And I'm like, flip, it's broken. This thing is broken off. I pick up the drone. I'm assessing it. And then all of a sudden, blood. It's just blood gushing somewhere from my face. We don't know where, but there's a ton of blood, guys. It's just blood. So I put the drone down. As a matter of fact, I handed it to the gent I was with. Tissue comes through. So the one goes like, hey, do you want tissue? Do you want tissue? I'm like, cool. And I'm patting myself. She's like, I can't see where the blood is coming from. I don't know where you're bleeding from. The gent who was fishing who was there is like, snap, bro. Are you okay? All right, how can I help, bro? You want some tissue? And then he goes, he gets some tissue. In my head, I'm thinking, this guy speaks weird. Why is he speaking like that? That's like what I'm thinking. But still, the priority is the drone. And then I went and I checked it and I assessed it. I'm like, cool. And I realized that propellers had broken off just the one wing. I'm like, is that the only damage that happened? Just like, so I'm like, cool, let's test this drone first. So I turned the drone on. I powered the remote on. I connected to, and I'm like, I just want to see if the propellers are spinning properly. If the drone is responding to command for remote. But I wasn't going to fly it because it didn't have propellers on the other one. So backing out and propellers go off. Permission to fly. Everything is in check. You would usually get error message if there was something wrong with your drone. This drone survived the crash. Like, I made a big mistake. It was really bad for me to take off with the drone in such an area with so many obstacles. That was wrong. But it survived. Only it was just missing 2 propellers. I'm cool with broken propellers that cost 200 rand to replace. So much more could have gone wrong. Everything is G except 2 broken propellers that cost 200 rand. I was dancing, like doing kajive, and I was like, snap, the drone's okay. So we pack up the drone and they're like, let's go to medical clinic right now. Like, you need to get checked, you need to get medicine, you need to probably get stitches. No ways. Close to my eye. No, sir. I'm not doing that. But I went. I didn't really refuse. We went to the emergency. We went in with like the only guys there. We signed in. But it takes forever, bro. Like, it takes an hour until the nurse comes to see me. And then it takes 2 hours until I decide to leave the hospital. Guys, I broke out of the hospital. I left. They kept saying, the doctor's coming. Doctor will see you soon. Doctor's coming. I was like, no, guys. Honestly, I don't feel pain. I feel okay. The nurse said you might not need stitches. It doesn't look like deep. And that was enough for me. And I went out, I got into the car. These guys are playing 30 seconds without me, honestly. And I'm like, I didn't get seen, but I'm tired of waiting. Let's hit the road. You just go home, put Betadine on. And then that's that. So that's what I did. And it's healing pretty well, guys. Like, that's where, boom, right there. That's where I got cut. It really did look like I needed stitches. But I promise you, I did not feel pain at all. Only pain I probably felt was the initial impact of the drone hitting my face. I was like, snap, it kind of hurt. Literally, guys, this is the second Sunday after it happened. So it happened on a Saturday, the previous Saturday, and then Sunday, and then this week. So this has literally been like a week, about 8 days in total since it actually happened. And that's how much it's healed. It's pretty crazy how quick it's healed. One for the books. Truly. I've heard of people crashing their drones. I prided myself for not crashing my drone. And way to be humble, bro. I learned a big lesson. Doesn't matter if you think you want to take it eye level. It doesn't matter if you think the tree is high enough. Open areas. Only. Open areas. I've learned my lesson, guys. But as a wise man once said, life goes on. Life goes on, guys. There's nothing you can do. We keep moving. We keep making content. We keep looking forward to taking the drone up once we get those propellers up into the air, making more dope content, making more fresh content. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. There's plenty more where this came from. And I hope to sit in front of the camera once again in the coming weeks and share more stories about my creative journey. Before we head out, please, I beg you, don't forget to smash that like button, blue or gray, depending on the theme of your YouTube. There's nothing but love from the Megapixels crew. My name is Luca, but you can call me that camera guy.